This is a critical election year, and Michigan's Republican Party is deeply divided. Thank you so much for staying with us here at 5. I'm Brian Abel.
Yeah, and I'm Glenda Lewis. Former President Trump is showing he has a firm grip on Republicans, and his followers are elbowing out longtime party loyalists.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kirstner is going in depth into the wide divide and what it could mean for you.
Even if you're passive about politics, what's happening now is driving this critical election year and your choices. The stage is set by former President Trump endorsing Matt DePerno for Attorney General and Christina Caramo for Secretary of State. That started the wide divide.
I have not promised President Trump anything.
President Trump endorsed me. It was not because I was looking or promising to do something immoral, illegal, or improper. Nothing like that occurred.
We need to have our best team on the field.
Do you? Now?
I think that we could have had a better team.
The wide divide played out big time at the Republican Delegates Convention, voting for the Trump candidates.
I've been active in the party for well over 25 years.
She's the Chesterfield Township Clerk and was Trump's 2016 co-chair in Macomb County. She was a candidate here for Secretary of State. How were you elbowed out? Are you not Trump enough?
That's a great question. I'd love to know that. I don't see how anyone could have been more Trump than me.
It's because she's not all in that the 2020 election was stolen from Trump. His two hand-picked candidates are calling for a full investigation, even though last year the Republican-led State Senate Oversight Committee did a thorough review statewide and found no widespread fraud. The committee chair, Senator Ed McBroom. He's a Republican. He comes out with that, and he gets called a rhino.
Right. And I was called a rhino as well, simply because I wouldn't get on board with the narrative. And it wasn't that I wasn't opposed to looking at it. I'm certainly not opposed to doing any investigation.
In a nutshell, his investigation was total garbage.
I feel there's been no meaningful investigation into the 2020 election. And again, there is evidence of election fraud that was ignored, mocked, and demonized, and that's my position.
Rhino means Republican in name only, a favorite term of Trump and his supporters.
I've been working to elect conservative Republicans for over 30 years. I'm not going to be called a rhino by anybody, particularly people who I never heard of before a couple of years ago.
I think all of these incumbents need to put on their big boy pants now, come to the table, and support the endorsed candidates. Acting like children only means we are going to lose in November. And maybe that's their goal.
The convention in Grand Rapids was led by Trump loyalist and Republican co-chair Michonne Maddock. We asked her for an interview for this report. She said it probably wasn't a good idea. Trump has a firm grip on northern Macomb County. How will this play out in the months ahead? We talked with voters at the Jams restaurant and bar and found mixed support for Trump and Stop the Steal.
Obviously, him being the last Republican president does have some leeway, but I wouldn't say it's super important.
I think he has the right to do it. Yeah.
Does that determine how you vote?
It's America.
Right.
No, it wouldn't determine how I voted.
It's nonsense, sheer unadulterated garbage.
Party loyalists say Republicans need to be focused on the issues: taxes, roads, inflation.
Relitigating the 2020 election doesn't help us stop any of the bad things that are going wrong right now.
We asked the Democratic Party chair to comment for this report. Did not get a call back. Governor Whitmer, a Democrat, is running unopposed.
I know there's been a lot of chaos. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it.
The Republican candidate for governor won't be decided until August by you, the voters. In Macomb Township, Jim Kirstner, 7 Action News.